welcome again to Kenne Stock Show. You already know what time it is. Make sure to smack up that bell, subscribe button, share with your friends, family members of your household, including all your enemies. Today, ladies and gentlemen, we'll be talking about ways to save up, or what are the ways to save up. You know, especially now where there's inflation, and when you work money, it goes away. You work, it goes away right away. But there are strategies where if you implement them, you can actually save. To begin with, the very first thing, ladies and gentlemen, never buy anything at a full price. The reason why I say that is because when you go to the stores, the grocery store, for example, and you buy everything at a full price, you're losing. But if you notice, when you go to grocery stores, they actually have racks. There are racks at the grocery stores, like metal racks at every corner, where they're selling things really cheap. Say, for example, if you're looking to buy onions, or you're looking to buy food that you're going to cook within like 24 hours, it's better to go on those racks and actually grab the stuff that is on the rack and actually cook. Okay, buying at a sale, buying at a discount is the most important thing that you should do. Never buy anything at a full price. I personally don't buy anything at full price. Like when I go to like Costco, or I go to like any shoe store, or I go anywhere, when I'm looking, I actually look at the stuff. I pay close attention to it, and not buy at a full price. I actually do lots of sales. When I walk into a store, the very first thing I do is actually go to the clearance section. Clearance, whichever one, clearance section. I go to the clearance section, and from there, I actually look and see what is on sale before I go to see if it's something that suits my taste. And then I go and actually grab it. The second thing is patience, the power of patience. If you're patient enough, you will save up a lot. Say, for example, there are lots of sites out there where you can buy things. You can buy clothes, shoes, and all that stuff. Say you're preparing for like a wedding, and the wedding is in 4 weeks, and you're looking to buy stuff. Going to a store and buying, say, for example, suits, or a classy place. When you go to all those places to buy stuff, it's more expensive. If you want to buy, China is a good place. You can use AliExpress to buy stuff, and the disadvantage for that is it takes a long time to get shipped out to you. Okay, you can buy cheap stuff from there, and it gets shipped to you. So within 4 weeks, if you're planning for a wedding, 4 weeks, you can order from China. Within a week, it comes to you in the next 2 weeks, so that you have 1 week to plan your outfit. And also, the next thing that I will actually look, for example, is the power of patience. Is this iPhone 15 is coming out in a couple of weeks? Okay, when iPhone 15 comes out, the next the previous phone, its predecessor, I would say, its predecessor drops almost half price. And so if you wait currently and go on Facebook Market, you can find excellent deals on there. And so I would suggest you actually be patient, because patience is something that is very important when it comes to like purchases and purchasing and stuff. You shouldn't be pressurized to buying stuff that isn't really necessary. Also, avoiding impulsive buying. Like I said in the previous point, one thing is avoid going to the grocery store hungry. Okay, if you avoid going to a grocery store hungry, you'll not be tempted to pick up things that you don't want. So that's an impulsive buying, where you're like, oh, this thing is a massive sale, let me buy it. No, impulsive buying can actually deplete your wallet, and so you need to pay attention not to buy impulsively. Another thing you need to check on is thrift shopping. Thrift shopping is something that people don't like, because people want new stuff. Okay, yeah, if you want the new stuff, you can go on AliExpress. It's extremely cheaper, because people who sell on Amazon actually buy from AliExpress and sell on Amazon. But the only thing is the shipping, which is extremely different and difficult. But yeah, thrift shopping is something that I have done, especially if you're a student. If you just moved to this country, if you're an international student, you just moved in, thrift shopping is something you should absolutely do, whatever country you go to. For example, in Canada, we have thrift store, we have Value Village, we have Tallies. If you buy stuff from there, you can actually really save up a lot of money. If you like soccer, you can buy your soccer uniforms over there. If you like hockey, you can buy your hockey uniforms over there. Facebook Market is an excellent place for thrift shopping too. People are on Facebook Market because they are desperate. Okay, desperation doesn't equal exploitation. You're not desperation. It does not equal exploitation. You're not exploiting the person. The person is desperate to sell an item to you. So don't feel like you're exploiting them. Absolutely not. So when you're buying anything on Facebook Market, you're not exploiting anybody. Like I said, it's almost like a thrift store, but you're dealing direct with the person or the consumer. The seller is like a business to consumer or a consumer to consumer sales. Okay, so thrift shopping. If you wanted to go to like a Value Village and buy stuff, absolutely, you could buy things that, especially like I said, especially international students, when they come over, everything, especially when you do the conversion, the money is high, you can buy pots, pans, and all those stuff. It's all in Value Village at extremely affordable rates. So thrift shopping is another way for you to save money. The next thing is sharing your accounts. Okay, this is very important. If you are a Netflix person, okay, sharing an account is extremely important. I know they say there was crackdowns for Netflix to share an account, blah, blah, blah. If you live in a similar household as your friend, okay, if you love music, you love Netflix, you can share an account, okay. Say if there's three of you, one person decides to do Amazon Prime, another person decides to do Netflix, the other person does Spotify. You're using all those three services, but you're sharing the accounts as they have like family plans and all that stuff. It's like $20 each, okay? Each person spends $20 and you interchange the passcode for yourselves. That way you're saving $40 a month instead of individually going to Netflix, going to Amazon Prime, and going to Spotify. You're saving $20 at Spotify, you're saving $20 at Amazon Prime, and you signed up just for Netflix, your friend signed up just for Amazon Prime, the other person signed up just for Spotify. You're interchanging all that stuff. That's an extremely good way for you to save up a lot of money. It helps you on the cost, and you enjoy the opportunity of actually watching Netflix, listening, and yeah. And another thing is coffee and tea. Yes, you heard me right. Coffee and tea. Do you think coffee? The reason why I put coffee here, I will do basic mathematics here for you to understand why coffee and tea can exceptionally help you save money. Okay? One thing is this. If you have an employment, if you work in a facility where the cafeteria, they have free beverage at work, what is the point of you going to buy a Starbucks in the morning? Let's do the math. Starbucks costs $5 minimum for a latte or whatever they call it, grande, small, whatever they call it. $5. $5, that's 30. Imagine that for a month. If you bought coffee every single day for Starbucks. Now, let's say the cheapest. Let's bring the cheapest. Tim Hortons, okay? $1.70. $1.70 a month. Sorry, $1.70 a day for a cup of coffee. I'm just taking extremely cheapest coffee, okay, in Canada, for example. Tim Hortons, it's $1.70. What is the point of you saving? What is the point of you spending $1.70 a day, okay, by 30 days? Or actually, let's say $2. Let's make the math easy. $2. $2 by 30 is 60. Even if you only drink coffee 15 times a week, okay, it's $30. What is the point of you spending $30 a day drinking coffee, a week, a month drinking coffee? Meanwhile, you have it at your cafeteria, your work cafeteria, offering you free beverage. Okay. Also, even if you don't have a cafeteria, you're a student. Okay. What is the point in you spending $30 to buy a coffee? Which way you can buy a Keurig? A Keurig is a small coffee machine where you can cook up your coffee. And what is the point of drinking coffee too? Like, it's ridiculous. Tea, you can actually go for tea. I mean, some people live with coffee, I get it. But saving money, you can actually cut back on your coffee consumption and drink coffee at work if you're a coffee addict, drink it at work, and not go spend $2 every single day buying coffee. That is an extremely helpful way, and it gives you more advantage in your wallet. It keeps you it gives you more money, especially now with this inflation. I mean, inflation is ravaging a bunch of people's wallets, including mine. I'm suffering from inflation, and mind you, salaries haven't gone up, okay, but the cost of everything has gone up, and so if you continue spending more money where you don't even have, because if you save $5,000 last year, this year I don't think you'll be able to save five, because inflation has gone up. I cannot even tell you by how many percent, because what you hear on the news, I don't even think that's accurate. They will just tell you inflation. Look at just gas prices, okay? So in order for you, let me not jump course and begin to talk about different stuff, but in order for you to see money in your pocket, you need to cut back on a lot of things. A lot of things. Buy a small coffee Keurig machine and use for your coffee consumption. So to cap up everything, I said the very first thing I said is never buy anything at full price. Never buy anything at full price. Never. The second thing I said, the power of patience, holding on and actually waiting for something, for the price for everything to drop. The third thing I said was thrift shopping. When you shop thrift, you should be absolutely good. It doesn't matter. You can, even if you're a germaphobe, you can buy those things, wash it, sanitize the whole thing for like 5 years, whatever, and you still wear it. It's absolutely, I mean, the person who wore it, the predecessor of the clothes you're buying at Value Village, it wasn't like extremely sick or whatever. But anyways, let's not get to that. If you're a germaphobe, wash it as much as you want to do. Sharing account, that's the fourth thing. Sharing account, and Netflix, Spotify, and all that stuff. Interchange it. You have to save money. The last thing is coffee and tea, ladies and gentlemen. You got everything. Make sure to smack up that bell and subscribe button below. Share with your friends if you like this video. Make sure to smack up that like so that the YouTube actually shares it with the algorithm. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for this video. See you on the next one. Bye bye.